Welcome and salutations, respected friends. Just let us remind ourselves of our 11 Vyaktitvas. First one is filled with full inspiration from within. Second Vyaktitva is ready to go through any hardships and hard works required. Third, decision that we are exclusively spiritual sadhakas. Fourth one is regular shrotas. First, to listen from the outer Guru, later on to listen from the inner Guru divine voice. Fifth one, let us be the Jignasus, always ready to or wanting to, or we can say very restless is a negative word, but use it here to know the self. Then we have to be the mumukshu from the all bandhanas limitations created by the upadhis, tadatmya, and subsequent our own what it says slavery to this world. Then we should be the shishyas to the guru from the core of our heart. Then we have to be the bhaktas to the Paramatma. Then sufficient vairagya required, sufficient fulfillment in doing the dharma by which our runa obligations are cleared. Last but not the least is very important to clear out the Rishiruna Ityadi. We continuously support the Sanatana Dharma with all its various beautiful facets through practice and preaching and propagating. Such we let us salute Parambrahma Tattva to reveal to us, salute to Ishvara to remove the curtain, salute to Adi Parashakti Mata to bless with the positive Prakriti, salute Devatagana to empower all our faculties, salute to the Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, not to forsake us, give us up, because we deserve to be given up with our so much of limitations, shortcomings in us. They can, for every millions of reasons, can say that you don't deserve, I can't teach you. But then our prayers to them is, Oh Guru, we are at your feet, seek your blessings, that our one desire and devotion should be enough qualification for you to forgive us and continue guiding. So too, let us remember, salute with gratitudes, commitments. Our Shruti Mata, comprising of the Shruti, the Upanishads, Smriti, the Gita Yoga Vashishtha, Purana, the Bhagavatadi, Itihasa, Ramayanadi, Mahatma Rachanas, Shivananda Lahiri, Ityadi. Let us salute to all of them. Now, what a beautiful Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana Vairagya Prakaranam 17th Sarga Sri Rama teaching us how we have to use intellect to think and understand about Trishna and its role of creating problems to us in our general outer life, inner peace of mind, and how it becomes the biggest obstruction when we want to do the spiritual sadhana to reach to the spiritual heights. Let us continue it with our prayer sankalpa for 2-3 minutes and then start. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Munaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Om Yairime Gurumihi Purvam Vada Vakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarva Vedantāh Tān Nityam Pranatosmyaham Om Abadam Bhartarandatāram Sarva Sampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं। वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्। ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधा नीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणादभिमतः सर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। यस्यार्षं प्रथिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् शिश्रुक्षुर्जगत् तं बोधाम्बुनिधिं तपस्य मुकुटालङ्कार चिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्रै तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरविकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव भरद्वाजादि समस्त योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणादि शास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परायाः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्व अध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारे तद्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रुति स्मृति पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शन गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणां विश्वविद्यालयानाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां दिव्य क्षेत्राणां पुनः अवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर उपासना यज्ञयागादि शास्त्र विद्या अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा समस्त विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थानां प्रचार द्वारा विश्व रक्षण संरक्षण पुरोगति आध्यात्मिक अर्थम अनेकानेक शास्त्राणां अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वेदव्यास श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधनार्थं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं प्रथम प्रकरणं निर्वाण प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यथ सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्र योपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन् ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति शीघ्रा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्म तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ सप्तदश सर्गः। ओम श्री राम उवाच। Friends, we are doing this shloka of number 21 in the 17th Sarga, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, first Vairagya Prakaranam. These are all Sri Rama's Chintana, Alochana, contemplation with which he has understood what are those inner traits which trouble one inside also, outside also, mainly spiritually also. They have to be selected and eliminated, deleted from our life for its peace, really the happiness, etc. About Trishna, we are doing the subject discussion. So you call it as Trishna Vigarahanam or Trishna Bhanga Nirupanam. Nirupanam is taught. Trishna Bhanga means how to think, contemplate, understand, and eliminate the Trishna. Trishna Vigarana means just understanding and finding the faults with the Trishna which are inherently in it, how it is creating havoc. Trishna is equal to Sankalpa, is equal to Kamana, is equal to Trishna, is equal to Gardhi, therefore is equal to Chinta. All of them are talked here about. Anything with Upadhi Tadatmya, we desire of the things of the world, all of the desires are called Trishnas. Now, Ananandakari Shunya Nishpala Vyartham Unnata Amangalakari Krura Trishna Kshineva Manjari. So, Kshina Manjari Iva. Like the Guldasta or Gucha of the flowers, the bouquet of the flowers or that cluster of flowers or even birds, when they dried up, how they look like. So too is the Trishna compared here. Anananda Kari. The Trishna, when it comes, immediately a happy person also becomes miserable. Yesterday we have explained so many examples. And Shunya, isn't it? Remember, the Trishna always is for those things of the world which are unreal. Therefore, it is Shunya. We have to think and understand it. Another thing is, once again, the Trishna comes into our heart, till that is purified, the fulfilled, let us say, the heart is felt like we are Shunya or empty. That is why the Dinata Bhava on our face, that is why whatever the source that fulfills that Trishna, to that we approach as the beggars. Are these all required things in our life? Think about it. Shunya. It makes us as if Shunya. And true also, when I have Shunya as a Trishna for one thing, one direction, in other direction, thousand things I may be having, but I still feel the Shunyata. And I don't enjoy it. Like I want friendship with this person, Trishna. But the friendship that person is not giving. But don't I have the other 10 friends? Don't I have my parents, my brothers, sisters, uncles, neighbors? इतने लोग हैं फिर भी तृष्णा लगता है, सॉरी शून्य लगता है because of तृष्णा, isn't it? So too, I don't have the car, but you have the house, you have furniture at home, you have some good ornaments, you have some bank balance. So what? I feel empty only, shunya, because of तृष्णा in one direction. विचित्र है कि नहीं? How wonderful is Sri Ramji's analysis and putting in front of us. The typical two examples are of that young boy and girl and that household lady. Household lady, 23 almiras of sarees are there, 62 boxes of gahena are there. But still, in TV, some sari or some ornament is seen, she will feel shunya. Till that husband sells himself or does something to get it. So to the young boy and girl, when they fall in the ditch called as love, for them, without that other fellow, the life is shunya lagta hai. Isn't it? We are full actually as a Paramatma, but we are as if made to feel like an empty person only. Clear? Ananandakari, Shunya, then Nishpala, because we said just now, the Phala is Sukha. With any fulfillment of Trishna, because the word itself says Trishna, it increases more, only to give more Dukkha. Therefore, the Phala called as fulfilling ourselves with happiness never comes. That is why Trishna is Nishpala. Then Vyartham Unnata, and it goes on growing. Vyartham, only in vain to trouble us. Vyartham unnata, or it unnata occupies our heart as an important priority so much for no reason in as much as it doesn't allow us to take up our other activities, routine, normal, other important activities. That's the meaning of unnata. It gathers importance, priority in our heart. Vyartham, for no reason, in the sense we can't do the other things. Like if in our mind there is Trishna now, you are in a class, no, Achara Suno, our nahi sun payenge because that Trishna has occupied our mind. So, Vyartham Unnata means either unnecessarily we give too much importance or it goes on growing only in vain to trouble us more and more. Then the next one, Amangala Kari. Isn't it? More Trishna and more Adharma and Baba we do, more Amangalata comes in our life. The big Amangalata is what? We will be insulted by the people who are loving us and respecting us. We will be distanced by them. We will be no more trusted by them, invited by them. The reason is Krishna makes our heart also Amangalakara and from the world also. In the world, heart Amangalakara is it creates all the Durgunas. Thus, all the Mangala, Sadgunas, abilities, how many we have, but they are all suppressed. In our Yoga Darshana Bhasha, the Durguna, which are the one type of dharmas of the Dharmi Chitta, they come to Vyuttana Sthiti. In the Vartamana Lakshana, all the Sadgunas, also the Dharma of the Chitta Dharmi, they either go to Anagata or Atita. This is the meaning of Amangala Kari. So मन को अमंगल बनाएगा, मन में वृत्तियां अमंगलकारी आ जाएंगे, सारे मंगल वृत्तियां they will be suppressed. It will make us do the amangala karma, pama punya, kaya vacha manusa. Because of that, the punishments come to us which are amangala, and the people will not love or respect us. The last amangala. Finally, amangalakari is because of Trishna created or done negative activities, we deserve the narakadi amangala lokas. Amangalakari, then Krura. Therefore, in this way, Krishna, when we give it importance, it only gives us trouble. That is why it's called Krura. है ना? तृष्णा को हमने जितना वैल्यू दिया वो हमको ही नुकसान पहुंचाती है. That's called क्रूरता. And in the क्रूरता of the tiger and all, there is no दया. अरे यार आज इस डियर को छोड़ेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता, उसको मारेगा खाएगा. So to the Trishna, from such a long time he is fulfilling me, चलो let me spare that person, ऐसा नहीं छोड़ता. वो क्रूर है, हमको ये ऊपर के सारे चीजें कराता ही है. That is the meaning of क्रूरा. Therefore Trishna Kshina iva manjari, like that bugs which are dried up, which are unproductive. That's the example given. Now the next one, Vaisma. From here, important things. Anavarjita chittapi sarvamevanu nachapnoti param kinchit trishna jirneva kamini. Oh, very powerful examples. These are all. This one and next three or four. कहते हैं अनावर्जित चित्ता अपि सर्वमेव अनुधावति. Okay, anavarjita chitta means what? This Trishna has no chitta in its control, and Trishna cannot do the controlling of others' chitta for making others fulfill what they want, what it wants. Yet sarvameva anudhavati. Sarvam means with all its force, with all its efforts in all directions. Anu means always. Dhavati, it goes on running. Sarvameva anudhavat. Anavarjita chitta. Anavarjita chitta means this Trishna is not able by all its means to fulfill, to convince towards whatever the thing or the being, it has Trishna to be favorable. And then nachapnoti phalam kinchito. Finally, even little of the phala also through this Trishna we are not going to get. All is understood when the example is understood. What is that? Trishna jirna iva kamini. See that kamini, a Veshya or such type of one people, jirna, very old, ho gayi hai. Then who will like her, who will love her? But then she will go on troubling or trying her best. Never ever she will be able to convince anyone. See that example given? Jirna iva kamini. Trishna anavarjichitta but nachapnoti phalam sarvameva anudhava. In simple examples, so many can be given. Rama gave this one. It is key the products which we have are of very low quality and we want the people to buy it. Why will they buy? Anavarjita chitta. It means that your product cannot convince others to buy it. But sarvameva anudhavati. Throughout the day you go on running. Nacha kinchit phalam, napsapnati phalam kinchitu. Then you will never be able to sell those things. This is the example. Trishna jirna iva kamini. See that example, see the thought that is. Anavarjita chitta phalam na apnoti. Its a subtle meaning is what? When you have more Trishna, like children have, lot of Trishna for sweets. So one mother will give, two she will give, third she will give, fourth she if the child asks, she will give only. He cannot convince continuously the mother to give. चल बहुत हो गया अब नहीं दूंगी मैं तुमको. Then what happens? न चापनोति फलम. Already those three things given. उसका खुशी भी नहीं होगा. But mother has scolded her, beaten. That dukkha will be there. The opposite of it, you see, if the child has no trishna, she herself gives le lo करके. Even then, when he refuses to take, she starts giving the better and better things. Again, नहीं. Anybody, when we go to somebody's house, they come to our house. First 2 days, 56 भोग लगाते कि नहीं? अब 4-5 दिन में 56 में 6 निकल जाएगा, सिर्फ 5 रहेंगे. और भी रहते रहोगे, then only 2 items will be cooked. Thereafter बासी खाना देंगे और we will tell them जाके आप अपने पैसे से राशन ले आओ और बना के हमको खिलाओ. It's true. We can't afford anybody for a long time. It's not allowed also. We should not encourage any unproductive, useless fellows. Whoever they may, even children also. They have to become useful. In the same way, more Trishna, less value we have by the world. Anywhere. बहुत छुट्टियां मांगता है ऑफिस में ऑफिसर से, देगा ही नहीं ऑफिसर. Even if it's urgent, because too much you are asked. The other fellow, even Saturday, Sunday he works. ऑफिसर हिमसेल्फ जाओ इस बार त्योहार आ रहा है और 2 ज़्यादा दिन लगा के घूम के आओ. अब वो देखो difference between Trishna and Trishna Rahita Mana. How one is Nishphala and Anavarjita Chitta. Another is the Avarjita Chitta and Safala also. Like Rama said, I never asked you, Papa, anything so far. Give me permission for Tirtha Yatra. Ravaki never asked. So Dharaj was very happy. His concern is only about safety, security. They were sent all the Mantrigana, Brahmanagana, Sainya, sent Rama for all Tirtha Yatra. Ab jaake aake Ramji became Vairagi. That's a different story. Okay, now the next one. Samsara Brunde Mahati Nana Rava Samakule Bhuvana Bhoga Rangeshu Trishna Jaratanartaki. अब देखो बहुत बहुत powerful examples are Rama is giving. We have to have very quiet, calm mind intellect to observe and understand. He says, Samsara Brunde Mahati. In this big samsara, having so many attractive things, so many tempting things, and to obtain them, so many of the work ways are there. Honest means, or let us say, means of worship the God, or crooked means of cheating, looting, plundering. That's called Mahati Samsara Brunde. You know? The Vrinda means a group of people. Mahati means big. Samsara Vrinda means in which so many objects to enjoy are there and the ways to possess them are there. In that Samsara Vrinda, okay, then Nana Rava Samakule, in which continuously the sound is going on happening. What is the Nana Rava? You can understand it in a marketplace when you go. You know, we all have, must have gone it at our age. नहीं आपके आपके बच्चों को पता नहीं कितना पता. When we used to go to our weekly or fortnight markets, weekly or fortnight अभी भी है बहुत. Not like now. अभी और एक दूसरा तरीका हुआ. I'll tell you later how it used to be. There are 15 or 20 vegetable vendors, so to the fruits, so to the flowers wale, and many other items whichever are required for consumption. How they चिल्लाते हैं, है कि ना? केला दो 20 रुपए, 40 रुपए, 60 रुपए दर्जन वगैरह बोलेगा वो. या ये एप्पल है 100 रुपए का दर्जन बोलेगा. या अंगूर ले लो 200 रुपए केजी, 100 वट एवर रेट्स नाउ. ईच वन इज चिल्लाइंग. 10 फ्रूट वालों का 10 साउंड. वेजिटेबल वाले आल्सो, है ना? 100 रुपीज 2 kg, 100 रुपी 2.5 kg. अदर से 100 रुपी 4 किलो ले लो. This called the advertising by the people for for attracting customers. That is called as Nana Rava Samakule. Rava means sound. Nana variety. Samakula is like a marketplace. And you might have seen these things many a times. Nowadays, what I said was everybody has got this type of mobile mics now, sound things. रिकॉर्ड करके लाते हैं और वही बोलता रहता है. एवरी डे मॉर्निंग यहाँ 7 से 9:30 तक 50 लोग आते हैं. लाइक आई मीन 3rd floor, बट स्टिल इट इज सो मच हर्ड, इसलिए मैं सारे दरवाजे बंद करता हूँ. So this Mahati Samsara Brinda, which is like a marketplace, Nanarava Samakula, which is like lot of sound, etc. Bhuna Abhoga Rangeshu. And all of that is what? Rangamanch hai. The drama, dance, theatre or stage. In that what is there? Bhuvana Abhoga. Endless variety of the bhogas are there. That is the Rangamancha here. So any of the Rangamancha of the dance, etc., who is more important and attractive? The one who does the dance there. Dance करने वाली उस रंगमंच में main. Okay. You can take this one example, the thing as in one example also, where महफिल जमा है बोलते हैं आप. So मुकर्रर करने वाले, there's a group of people. ताली बजाने वाले होते हैं. Instrumentalists are there. है ना? चाय पानी सप्लाई करने वाले होते हैं. But all of them are doing what they do. Who is important there? Is not that particular dancer on whom everybody's drushti are there. If she is not there, that mehfil, that whatever program is not there. In the same way, samsara brunde mahate nanarava samakule bhona abhoga rangeshu trushna is the one which is jaratanartaki. Jaratanartaki. Either Jaratanartaki is not old senile, but very experienced, matured one who knows how to express all the hava bhava to make the people who are there happy. The non-Jarata Nartaki is the amateur dancer who doesn't know the steps, who is frightened, who is full of sweat, she is not relaxed. है ना? नए नए जो नर्तना करते हैं, डांस करते हैं, in the first few days they have that. But the Jarata, the Pakevelo, those who have done that role, that dance for 20, 40 or 100 times, how relaxed they are. So this Trishna is the Jarata Nartaki, which is making this whole world of Bhona Bhoga Ranga with so much of Nanarava Samakula Samsara Brunde Mahati. That Samsara Brunde Mahati, you can talk about the variety of groups of people assembled in that Mahafal. Nanarava Samakule, lot of instruments as well as people for Talia Bajane Wale. Then Bhona Abhoga Rangeshu in that Rangu bunch, which is for the Bhoga for all of them who came, Trishna Jaratanartaki. She is the one who is making everyone attracted towards her and appears as if she is dancing to their tune, but she is making them tune to her. लेकिन एक नर्तक के लिए सब आ जाते है ना. वी ऑल हैव सीन इन आवर चाइल्डहुड, वो रिक्शे में वो माइक लगा के या साउंड करके नो माइक बोलते थे, ये वाली डांसर फ्रॉम तमिलनाडु और बंगाल आ रही है, तो वी ऑल गो देयर, पीपल यूज्ड टू गो, और एनी ऑफ द अदर सर्कस और जादूगर यूज्ड टू कम. हियर तृष्णा इज द जरट नर्तकी. Main thing what is to be understood is this Nissara Samsara from the spiritual point appearing to be Sara Yukta with all its sounds, with its all bhoga, with all its variety of things, only because Trishna. Isn't it? And the best example is whole world's modernization. If not for the Trishna, why इतना भोग पूरा इस जगत में बढ़ेगा on the पृथ्वी? Is it not? It's only for the Trishna, for the reason of Trishna only, we are seeing so many number of consumables, usables, everything. You just see 40, 50 years back and now, kitna difference hai in the world. What are the hotels, what are the eating places? Hundreds and thousands of them, because eating Trishna बढ़ गया. Population also Trishna to eat. So too, everybody has cell phone and any cinema, anything, anytime in the hands. उन दिनों में 3 साल महीने 6 महीने में एक बार एक सिनेमा. How come this has come? Because of Trishna. See that cricket match होता था साल में 1 or 2 series with some country. India goes there. अब देखो every day 100 tournaments, not less than 100 internationally. All are accessible. So too, lakhs of movies are accessible, translated into every language, serials and all. This how it has come? Because of Trishna. See the type of houses, type of ornaments, types of the transport vehicles and all. Trishna, the clothing and everything. Modern world is a proof for us that the Trishna is the one, the Nartaki, because of which all this is created. And this Trishna, as said in the earlier shlokas, will leave us with emptiness only, Shunya, because it's all about the unreal things of the world, temporary things of the world, limited things of the world. We have to be very serious about this thinking in our own interest. The fullness, Purnata, is only in Paramatma, not in anything else. So, Samsara Vrande Mahati, Nanarava Samakule, Bhuvana Abhoga Rangeshu, Trishna Jarata Nartaki. Very experienced नर्तकी. She knows किसको कैसे कैसे फंसाए और उनको क्या ना नाश करे, ले everything from him. Good example. Rama is so matured even at the age of 14, 15. He has seen the whole world, but he was objective. That's why he could learn wisdom from it, not get lost in it. The difference between Rama and us is we don't know how to see things objectively. We get identified with them and take them subjective. Therefore, instead of learning lessons for wisdom, we only get lost in them. So Rama is teaching us how look at the world objectively, protect yourselves from the destructive things. In this chapter, it is Trishna. Now, same thing again. Jara kusumita rudha patotpata falavalihi samsara jangale dirghe Trishna vishlata tata. Huh? अरे बाप रे. जरा कुसुमितारूढ़ा पातोत्पातफलावलिः संसार जंगले दीर्घे तृष्णा विशलता तथा. Hmm? So, Trishna Vishalata Tata, the very poisonous creeper, Trishna Vishalata Tata is fully permeated. So much that anywhere you touch, you will touch it only. Where? Samsara Jangale. देखो जंगल is jungle only. In this big forest of samsara, this Trishna named Vishalata is very widespread. दीर्घे संसार जंगले तृष्णा विशलता तथा. Sri Ramji wrote in the Treta Yuga, but perfect thing it is in Kali Yuga. Again, same example. Around India, every town of ours, village of ours, how was it in 40-50 years back? How Trishna Lata इतना फैला हुआ कि नहीं. Yet now India, the other modern countries जाके देखो तो और भी terrible. So samsara jangale dirghe trishna vishalata tata, fully permeated. Okay, and any of the latas, it has other phala and pushpa. इसका पुष्प और फल क्या है? जरा कुसुमित आरूढ़ा. On this creeper of Trishna, what are the kusuma, the full flowers? Jara. Isn't it? The more we try to fulfill the Trishna, two things happen. One, the senility comes quickly. Second, by getting lost in them, we are not aware of the time. Dekhte dekhte, when we feel we are not able to indulge, we discover that we have become jara, old. This is what I said. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha. Same word is used by Nachiketa to Yamaraj when Yamaraj put in front of him all bhogavastus. शोभावाम अर्थस्य मर्त्यस्य दंतकेतत् सर्व इंद्रियाणाम जरयन्ति तेजः. So jara is two things. Jarayati the jara means one is with regard to the age, jara is 70, 80, whatever. It depends on each individual and punya papa. Another jara is what? Nothing to do with the age. But because of too much of indulgence in the Trishna and Kavana, even at the age of 30, 40 also, the youngsters become jara yukta. सो मच ऑफ भोग उसमें इन्वॉल्व होकर अनेक अनेक तरह का बुढ़ापा जल्दी आ जाते हैं. दैट बुढ़ापा मीन्स ऑल पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी आर गिवन अप, or they just give up. They have no more energy in them. So this jara is the kusuma in that visha lata. Like some of these poisonous things, when you take, they will really make our body weak. Today I was reading in one of the country, एक विचित्र मछली को पानी का समुद्र लेके खाए. 11 of them, 6 children or 7 children, 2 ladies, they all died only. विष वाला था वो जंतु जो खाया वो लोगों ने. They died. So Jara Kusumita Aruda, Jara is the Kusuma, which is definitely going to come in this Vishalata, which is Tata in the Samsara Dirgha Jungle. Samsara Jangale Dirghe Trishna Vishalata Tata. Kusuma, what is that? Jara Kusuma Aruda. What is Phala? Phala is what? Pata Utpata Phala Avali. And the Phala Avali is what? Pata and Utpata. As we said, Trishna is the one which prompts us to do the Papa Karma, then Pata, Patanam, fall down. Some people are wise for the Trishna fulfillment. They don't do the Papa Adi, but they do lot of Punya Karma, Upasanas. Therefore, not Pata but Utpata. But none of them remain same. From the Utpata, Kshine Punye Marti Lokam Vishanti. Pata, that Papa fall ho gaya, so again they come back. So up and down are the ones which are the phala because of this Trishna. Another meaning is what? When the Trishna is fulfilled, we are in the Utpata sthiti. We jump with joy. When the Trishna is not fulfilled or that is over, then Pata, we fall. ओके नहीं, जब चाहते हुए चीज़ मिलता है कितना उत्पात होता है. उत्पात means jump with happiness. But when we don't get it, we just shrink so much low. That way you can understand. So jara kusuma it kusumitarudha पात उत्पात फलावलिः संसार जंगले दीर्घे तृष्णा विशलता तथा पॉइजनस लता है. जरा it will give, patotpata it will give. Therefore, protect yourself. Here, patotpata, we should understand from this standpoint. We only go to the higher worlds, lower worlds. Higher world, janma marana, denied of the ultimate infinite truth. Eternally, till we give up Trishna. नहीं छोड़ा तृष्णा को, बस इसी में रह जाओ हमेशा. पातोत्पात फल. कंपेयर करो दोनों को. जरा ओल्ड एज, pata fallen down, utpata again that old man gets up, some distance he walks, again he falls, again he gets up. क्योंकि जरा अवस्था नामक फूल का फल यही होता है, पाता उत्पात. That you can talk in many ways. Pata utpata means health is gone. Again some medication or hospitalization 10 days, again utpata, he becomes healthy. Vairagya is brought home within 6 days, again कुछ फूड पॉइजन हुआ, अगेन डायरिया हो गया, अगेन जाते हैं 10 दिन के बाद डाइजेशन होता नहीं. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ पात उत्पात. physically falling down and up, disease wise falling down and up. So too pata utpata falavali is the mood of the mind also, that old man's mood. And sometime when he looks back and achieved some good things, he feels happy कि अच्छा काम किया. और जिंदगी में बहुत बुराइयां भी की है, उसको देखकर पात होता है. हम जस्ट किडिंग. जरा को पातोत्पात को संबंध दे रहे हैं हम, क्योंकि पुष्प के बाद फल आता है. इफ द जरा इज द पुष्प and if the patotpata is the phala, how we should know the art of connecting it. Another deeper meaning is jara means what? Jara means elderly, old. So this Trishna goes on staying with us, remains ancient property. Ancient. जरा में कितने जन्म से आ रहा होगा ये तृष्णा, but yet in every life it gives kusuma the newer and newer desires. Trishna remains same. The desire to fulfill it expresses in the desire as the desire for some or the other thing and being. Like jara trishna is the taste buds of the tongue. Kusumita is desire for different tasty foods. In that way also you can see the meaning of jara kusumita. And patotpata we have understood, no? The food may be tasty, but it will be harmful to the body. So he enjoyed the food utpata, but it caused the disease pata. He enjoyed the TV उत्पाता, मजा आया, लेकिन इससे सर दर्द भी हो गया, चक्कर भी आ गया. उत्पात है कि नहीं. जरा कुसुमितारूढ़ा पातोत्पात फलावली संसार जंगले दीर्घे तृष्णा विशलता तथा. बी केयरफुल अबाउट टचिंग द तृष्णा विशलता. पूरा वो हाँ आपको ये कर देगा. अनदर मीनिंग इज व्हाट इट इज, यू नो, पुराण इतिहासों में वी कैन सी दैट स्टोरीज that Maya made or the tapasvi log जो बनाते हैं, like Lord Shiva and Parvati wala. In Bhagavata we have seen na, when Parvati Shiva were there, then that Raja came, and then Parvati says what it is has come. Then what Shiva did, you know, he makes a sharp there कि in this 50 meters or 1 kilometer or 50 kilometer दायरे में anybody comes, that male will become female. Female will not do anything, but male become female हो जाएगा. That is how that great king has become female, you know. Aja, what is his name? याद नहीं आ रहा तुरंत. So in this way, there are some waters, there are some creepers, there are some trees, there may be some stones. उसको टच करते ही कुछ हो जाता है. We have seen, in our old movies of India, very beautiful to us. Unknowingly, the Devaraja touched that tree, suddenly he became a stone now, or a bird he became. In the same way, in this samsara jangala, Trishna named Vishalata is there. Very poisonous it is. If you touch it, you become Jara. If you eat it, you become Pagal, Pata Utpata. पुष्प को टच किया, स्मेल किया, यू विल बिकम तुरंत ओल्ड. और फल भी है उस पे कृष्णा का. इफ यू ईट दैट फल, यू विल बिकम पात उत्पात, लाइक ए मंकी और पागल. यू स्टॉप जंपिंग अप एंड डाउन, लास्ट senses. See how many meanings, if you think about it, Sri Rama has put and given us. So main thought is Trishna is the Vishalata. But Tata, everywhere it is permeated. Therefore you have to be careful. That's what I was saying. In the whole world, wherever you go, the objects of temptation are so many are there. Tempting us, invoking the Trishna in us. If you are yielding to it, then देखते देखते जरा बन जाएंगे और देखते देखते फल को खाएंगे. मतलब if you go for it, पात उत्पात. टुडे देखो स्टॉक मार्केट 900 पॉइंट्स गिर गया. उत्पात उपात हो गया उसका. अनदर डे उत्पात, पात उत्पात. See that Ukraine Russia war. Suddenly the cost of living everywhere grew. Every चीज इतना बढ़ गया बाप रे. India was intelligent. He said our country people are important. Let Russia Ukraine fight. What we do? We get the oil from Russia. Others banned. उनके यहाँ costly हो गया, हमको फोकट में सस्ते में मिला. Thousands and thousands of barrels extra oil we bought. We could command the price. Because nobody is buying them. Very powerful examples. Jara kusumita rudha patotpata. I am telling the cost of living itna बढ़ गया था during corona and all. Samsara jangale dirghe tushna vishalata. Now the next one is like the 22nd only, but more powerfully hitting. हिम्मत है तो सुन लो, ताकत है तो सुन लो, दिमाग है तो समझ लो, दिल है तो स्वीकार करो. और फिर से if you want to help, practice it. What it is? 25 वाला. यत न शक्नोति तत्रापि धत्ते तांडवितां गतिम नृत्यति आनंदरहितम तृष्णा जीर्णा इव नर्तकी. Again same comparison. जीर्णा नर्तकी इव. She has become the old nartaki, because of which her face has become so wrinkled. How much your makeup you make, she is not attractive. So too the steps of the dance, which she used to do when she was young, 20, 30, in that dynamism, in that exactly to the tunes, she can't do now at the age of 50. Up 50 age के बाद she can't dance according to the music. Music has to be set according to her. The slow वाला music, isn't it? Examples तो अर्थमैगा जीर्णा नर्तकी समझ में आया ना. So this जीर्णा तृष्णा जीर्णा नर्तकी की तरह. What she does, यत न शक्नोति तत्रापि धत्ते तांडविताम गतिम. बाप रे, powerful ना. यत न शक्नोति तत्रापि धत्ते तांडविताम गतिम. Then नृत्यते आनंदरहितम. First example समझ लो. This जीर्णा नर्तकी, she takes up that job of dance, which is so tough for her. She can't do that. शिव तांडव के समय का नृत्य she took, but she is जीर्णा नर्तकी. She has no agility and all of that, and she struggles to do that, though it is impossible to her. And in doing so, she becomes extremely tired and miserable first, and it can never entertain the people there. No, it is like nowadays that legend cricket बोलते हैं. The cricket players who are famous 20, that is इतना पेट भर के वो लोग, it is so boring only to see that match. They okay play, people who love them they see, ये तो अलग बात है, but you can't. In the same way, listen carefully now. The example is explained, point is explained. Means what? This Trishna has for Trishna for some things which by any efforts it can't be achieved. And yet it will not give up, it will try to get it. So, yet nashaknoti tatrapi dhatte tandavitam gatim. It does the effort to get the thing like the Tandava only. But she is not capable of getting that thing because nashaknoti means it is not possible to achieve. And that dance of her or efforts of her nutyati ananda rahitam, it ultimately leads to that misery only. In our life, how many vain hopes, desires we had, knowing that they will not be fulfilled, still we struggled for it only to end up in disappointment and misery. This is one meaning. Means having big desires and having no abilities. Again, the same example of that boy want to marry that girl who is the daughter of Karodpati, and this fellow is what do you call only the fakir on the road, has nothing, but still he tries everything. Finally, he is miserable only. This one meaning is what? That which is not obtainable, towards that we have the Trishna, and then we become disappointed. Yet nashaknoti tatrapi dhatte tandavitam gati. One meaning. Deeper meaning is what? No Trishna in the world is being fulfilled for anybody by fulfilling it. Only by feeling contented and given up, that Trishna becomes quieted. That lobha goes on growing. With this, what happens? Final result is anandarhitam. है ना? यन्न शक्नोति तत्रापि धत्ते तांडवितां गतिम नृत्यत्यानंदरहितम तृष्णा जीर्णेव नर्तकी. And as I gave you the cricket example, hundreds of examples you can take. है ना? लोग जो नहीं कर सकते हैं तृष्णा के कारण, उसको करने के चक्कर में जान भी खो बैठे. They compete with others and they challenge and say, I will drink this much of drink, full bottle, something, then they die only. Or I can run these many kilometers. But you are not capable. No, if I run, they said they'll give money. So you will run and only to die. Millions of examples. Who is making that Shiva Tandava? Vilay Tandavi evo. This Trishna only. Nashaknoti abhi. I don't know I'm able to convey or not, but I too understood Baba meaning. Yet nashaknoti, that which is impossible to obtain, tatrapi. Even in that case, for that thing, datte tandavitam, it struggles to obtain that thing. With so much of vigor and vitality, like the Tandava. There are hundreds, thousands of tough dances are there. With lot of practice, one can do to a great extent of that. But there is one dance, only one person can do, no other. That's called Tandava. Only Shiva can do that. That will come in our Shivananda Lahari in next 2 or 3 days. Shiva Tandava. Prashyad Deva Ganam. Trasat Muniganam. Nashat Prapancham Layam. Pashyan Nirbhaya Eka Viharati Ananda Sandro Bhavan. When Shiva is doing Tandava, Devatas fall from their lokas. प्रपंच लय हो जाता है. तारागण वगैरह टूट के टुकड़े हो जाते हैं. नश भयंकर that तांडव नृत्य. That's why that example given. तांडविताम गतिम. Listen carefully. Trishna pushes us to work like Shiva Tandava for impossible desires. Impossible to fulfill valid desires. Reverse of it was is that desire is such a thing which is never possible to be satiated. What remains is Tandava, 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 finally Ananda Rahitam. है नहीं, फाइनली तो दुख मिलेगा ऐसे भागा दौड़ी कर करके बिकॉज ऑफ तृष्णा, है ना. यत न शक्नोति तत्रापि धत्ते तांडवितां गतिम नृत्यते आनंदरहितम तृष्णा जीर्णेव नर्तकी. इन दिस रिगार्ड ना एक थॉट कहकर आगे चलेंगे. एक्सेप्ट परमात्मा, you know, no other thing in the world has been obtained to satisfaction and permanently by anyone. Finally, what remained is Tandava and Ananda Rahitya. Means Parishrama and Dukkha. See in politics and all. कितने परिश्रम करते हैं पावर में आने को, नहीं आते हैं, then दुख. And then those who have come, the amount of promises they made, they have to fulfill them. That is the dukkha. By the time they try to get settled, adjusted, 5 साल आ जाते हैं. Again elections. Again you have to struggle so much. Where is the peace, happiness to those fellows, Bechara? Except those who are serving, working as servants, with full background of spiritual wisdom, they are the only ones who enjoy it. बाकी सब बस ऐसी वाले हैं. यत न शक्नोति तत्र विदत्ते तांडवितांगतिम नृत्यति आनंदरहितम तृष्णा जीर्णेव नर्तकी. That Jirna Nartaki is what? She wants money. Therefore, tough, difficult projects also of dance she takes up. और फिसल कर गिर जाती है और पैर टूटता है, दुख ही मिलता है उनको. ये वाला एग्जाम्पल इट इज. How many tasks impossible are difficult. While doing so, how many people have fallen into traps and miseries, problems? That is the meaning of this shloka. So Trishna pushes us towards those impossible things. Rather, everything in the world is impossible to fulfill. What remains is Tandava Parishrama and Ananda Rahityam is equal to Dukkha Prapti. आपकी मर्जी है भाई, जो चाहिए कर लो. So 1, 2, 3, 4 shlokas we have seen. Now in this next shloka, Trishna is compared with Barhini, peacock. One shloka will talk. कि भृशं स्फुरति निहारे शाम्यत्यालोक आगते दुर्लंघेषु पदं धत्ते चिंता चपलवर्हिणी. Chinta, that is Trishna. Chapala, restless. Varhini, peacock, more. Just like that, more. Like the more is what? Nihare Bhrusham Spurati. When the Nihara is there, the snow or rain or sprinkles of water, she becomes active, starts dancing. Then Alokagate, when Lord Surya comes, therefore that Nihara goes away. Then Shamyati becomes quiet. That's why you see in those areas, out of the towns and villages, सेमी फॉरेस्ट में सुबह आप जाके देखो, कितने बार हमने देखा है ना. वंडरफुल. इन रूट टू राजस्थान, नहीं, हाँ, गुड़गांव के तरफ, उस तरफ हमने देखा. इवन प्लेस इटसेल्फ इज कॉल्ड मोरना. एक जगह है, 3-4 हमने देखी, इंक्लूडिंग और अरुणाचलम, तिरुवन्नामलई. सुबह द टाइम ऑफ निहार, so many peacocks come, dance, and मजा आता है. Once sunlight come, they run. So here also, nihare bhrusham spurati aloka agate shamyate. Means what? Nihara is when we are ignorant, when we are deluded. This more of Trishna, dances vigorously. But when the light of knowledge comes about the truth or Paramatma or about the binding effect of this Trishna, it runs away. So in this sloka first time, Rama himself is hinting at the solution. Bring the aloka of wisdom, then the mayura of the Trishna stops its a funny dance. Vrusham nrutyati nihare, surati nihare, shamyate aloka agate, and then durlangheshu padandatte. Durlangheshu padandatte means what? It peacocks. Durlangheshu padandatte, especially the peacock. It's a bird come vichitra animal. So it takes off also, flies. But sometimes the place where it has to land, it cannot land. So in between only it will collapse, fall. है ना? बहुत पिकॉक को रोड इधर से उधर छलांग मारते हुए वो कार एक्सीडेंट से मरे हुए गिरे हुए हैव सीन देम दुर्लंघेषु पदम दत्ते durlanga means that which gives dukkha or that which is impossible in that it keeps the foot means Krishna pushes us more ki tarah durlanghesh bandhata means that gets caught up in some thorns or some bushes some places where it cannot come or caught by the people who catch it. In the same way, the Trishna makes us put foot in those places which are not required, not correct. And as long as the Nihara type of delusion, ignorance is there, it will Vrisham Ratyati. And when Aloka, the light of knowledge comes, it becomes quieted. Shamyate Aloka Agate. So Vrisham Smrati Nihare, Shamyate Aloka Agate, Durlangheshu Padandate, Chinta Chapala Barhini. The Chinta Trishna Chapala Barihini, that restless peacock. Good, no example? Very nice it is. Then next one is Pravrut Tarangini. The Pravrut Rutuka Tarangini. Then Lola Pakshini, Chapala Markati. Like that we will see so many. 26 we saw. अभी 27 है. आधा ही हुआ 6 दिन में. We are doing it, we are explaining, we are understanding. So these all should summarize for us that quiet raho, man ko socho. Are there trishnas there? Slowly, slowly reduce them. Start living life with the minimum necessities as luxuries. Remain calm and quiet. Find the joy in that peace of mind, freed from this trishna, dushta, nartaki, etc. Then direct energies, all that for the spiritual unfoldment. Then have you seen in any of the text, in so many examples, the thing is taught to us. Now, is not this text every one of us should study at least once in life? है कि नहीं? भागवत पुराण, रामायण, अध्यात्म रामायण, ये वाला शिव पुराण और कुछ 4-5 पुराण, महाभारत, गीता, उपनिषद, किसके लिए है वो ऋषि मुनियों ने दिया? If not for us to study, people are just wasting time in all nonsense. Thank God, even at least Subhasham, we sit and do some study of it. I'm very happy for myself that though it's very micro, minimum, very gross, but this is what our Avkat, what to say. We may improve after 10,000 lives. Wherein, while studying itself, we are into that deep experience of the subject matter. We don't know. We may not be any way near to that state. Yet, good, at least we are willingly spending some time. That is a great achievement. इसलिए मैं congratulate करता हूँ those who come regularly. They are lucky by choice. Just like those who have denied to come, they are unlucky by their choice. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Vashishtha Om Shanti 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 Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. All Sri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki Jai. That's it. Brahmarpanam. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनु तस्य भाषात् नारायणाय विद्मेवा तदाश्रिताय सीता तन्नो राम मंगलं कौसलेन्द्राय मणिगुणाब्धे ओम या ब्रह्मलोकादा शेषादा मंगलं गुरुदेवाय मणिगुणा सर्वलोक शरण्य बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेवादि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या ऋषि आचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतना की जय। बोलो भाई श्रुतिमति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। सतुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जन्म पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम भीम पराशक्ति माता की जय। श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। वंडरफुल। Let us enjoy tomorrow. Let us continue enjoying tomorrow. Om Shri Rama. Wonderful Shastra. Yeah, great.